I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility
Hello,
goddess.
my beautiful fertility goddesses. Welcome back to my channel, my fertility goddess, where we connect with spirit baby energy and divine guidance to support you along your journey to baby. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to talk about all about the signs your little one has been showing you and the synchronicities they have been sending your way. So, if you've been wondering how your spirit baby is reaching out, this is the reading that will reveal the messages, symbols, and confirmations they're sending your way. Okay. If you want to know a little bit more about what this video is about, then I'm going to go ahead and tell you. But if you're ready to just choose your pile, all the timestamps are down below, like always. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the way our babies communicate with us. So as many as you know, spirit babies communicate with us in so many ways through our dreams, repeating numbers, animals, and even random encounters that hold deep meaning. This reading will help you recognize these signs so you can feel more connected and aligned with your baby's energy. Okay, so choose your pile if you haven't already. But before we do so, I want you to take a moment to center yourself. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and breathe out and ask, what sign is my spirit baby sending me? Then open your eyes and choose a pile that calls to you the most. We have pile number 1 here, pile number 2 here, and pile number 3 here. Once you've chosen your pile, you can skip ahead using the timestamps in the description box as well as in the comment section, or feel free to listen to all the messages if you feel drawn to multiple piles. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 1. Let's dive into your signs and synchronicity messages. So, we're going to dive into what sign your spirit baby has been showing you recently, why they have been showing you this sign, where you may have seen this sign, and where it will show up if you haven't seen it already. Okay, and then we're gonna get some more guidance. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. I already have some pre-selected cards. This will be a shorter type video like I did recently. A lot of you guys really enjoyed that. So we're going to try that style again. Let me know what you think about this, okay? You guys know I usually talk and talk and talk. So the goal is to kind of keep it a little shorter for those of you guys who like shorter style videos. So let's see what your sign is. Okay, that's what this card is here. I'm actually using a new deck called the Signs of the Times. Let me get the little book here because we are going to look in the book since it's new. The Signs of the Times Oracle. Okay, so let's see what your sign is from your spirit baby. Lightning. Ooh, with disruption, the number 41, which is also the number 5. Okay, so you may have been seeing angel number 555. I'm also hearing one of your signs. There's a couple of signs coming through. One, I'm hearing travel. Okay, so maybe you have a trip planned, or there is some form of someone talks to you about travel. You may see airplanes like as a physical sign from your little one. Toy planes, planes in your dreams, like just planes. Also, lightning. Okay, lightning can be significant, but I was also hearing flashes of light. So you could also recently been seeing like a flickering light. Okay, that could have been like a sign from your baby, or you're going to see that moving forward. Okay, this is how your little one's going to be sending you some signs. And then I also heard like I'm seeing like that little it's the same to do with the plane, but it's like that little like junior pilot like pin, like a little pin that they give kids, or a sticker that they give kids when they have like flown for the first time or something like that. That can be significant. And I'm also hearing and seeing like a flight attendant, like a pin that a flight attendant will pin onto their shirt. So there's something significant about seeing pins, okay, like pins on the shirt, as well as a sign from baby. That could be something you see frequently, as a way of baby trying to get your attention, letting you know that there's some disruption upcoming, okay? Or maybe even like trying to bring your attention to the fact that what is planned or what is planned will be disrupted, okay? Or is being disrupted for a specific reason. I'm hearing everything happens for a reason. So 555, I know can show up for me sometimes when I am like in a massive either I'm in a massive space of change and transformation, or I am like it's upcoming. So I'm like, okay, I see 555. That means like usually it's a confirmation though. Usually I'll see it and be like, okay, that change was divinely timed, right? It was divinely planned. It was a disruption in my plan, but it wasn't a disruption in spirit's plan, right? So that can definitely be the same for you. But I want to read what number 41 says so we can get some more about messages about why you may be seeing this message from or this sign from your baby. Okay. So it says, like a flash of lightning that illuminates the night sky without warning, this card wants you to not just expect the unexpected, but embrace it. The unknown and unanticipated the unknown and unanticipated cause many people to fear the worst, but that is not always the case. This is a card of events happening suddenly, out of the blue. A single sentence can reveal information that changes everything, or you could turn around and have a life altering experience right on the sidewalk or in your own kitchen. These moments are a shock to the system, whether positive or negative. Since you can't plan for surprises by definition, this card is a lesson in the unpredictable nature of life. So you seeing this, okay, you seeing those signs that we just talked about, means that there's something coming up, an unexpected event, something maybe unexpected in the plans that you're talking about in that moment. Okay, so just be mindful of what you're saying. So we have shocking change, an act of God, enlightenment, and unpredictability. And like I said, it does, and like it says here in the book, it doesn't have to be negative, right? It can be something that's positive, shifting, something that's unexpected, though, right? Tower energy. It could also be something that, God is like, I have a better plan. The divine steps in and they're like, I have a better plan than you have. Mine is a little more stable than what you were planning for. Or mine is massive, right? Mine is more prosperous. Mine has more growth and more, harvest, so it can be that too. It can be an unexpected check in the mail. It can be an unexpected, positive pregnancy test, right? You may get like a surprise pregnancy upcoming. So let's see what else we have coming through. I'm going to go ahead and move into where these signs will show up. And then we're going to move into some more things around what this sign could mean, okay? What this sign is reminding you. So let's see why this sign may show up or where it may show up. So we have taking shelter. The answers are within. So a lot of you guys are going to see some of these signs, okay? Whether this is the angel number 555, maybe even 444 or 111, okay, as well with the number 41, or if it's lightning, flashing lights, planes, okay. Um, these signs may show up in your, like, while you're in meditation, in your dreams as well. I'm kind of feeling with taking shelter, okay. So in your dreams, while you're meditating, flashing into your vision, third eye energy is what I'm getting here. With the answers are within. You may also see these within your home. Okay, so there may be like you may find like a random magazine and it has a big airplane on the front of it, and you're like, what the heck? I feel like these are going to be places where maybe you find most comfort as well. So if you find comfort scrolling on social media, like that's what you do in your downtime, then that could also be where you see your signs as well. And then I think I said in your dreams, but definitely hearing and seeing in your dreams, these signs may pop up. So you may have a dream that you're on an airplane. You may have a dream that there's lightning. Okay. Oh, and then there was one other thing I saw with this tail flap up or this wing flap up. It made me think of like a broken part on a car. So there's something about you may also see as a synchronicity. It's something that's synchronistic, just in case you're not aware. It's something that just shows up on a frequent basis. So I feel like you guys may see like broken car, like bumper. I'm seeing the bumper of a car. So you may notice like multiple cars in a row have like a crunched in bumper, or their bumpers hanging down, or something like that. They're missing a license plate or something. Like you notice something, you're like, wow, there's another one. Wow, there's another one. So that's something too. Okay. But this is where I feel you're going to see it when you're in your most meditative state or when you're in your most relaxed state or relaxed place. Okay. It's going to pop up randomly. It's going to show up randomly. This is giving me that unexpected energy once again, right? Like there's no need for you to like try to search for this sign because it's just going to show up. And I feel like this is whatever, is coming into your life surrounding this, which we're going to get some more information about. Um, this is the same thing, right? It's just popping up, okay? Popping up and showing out, okay? So for your next question, which is exactly that, why are we seeing this? The card that you guys got from my cute little Pixar deck, let me show you guys these Pixar inspiration cards. I'll put a link in the description box for you just in case you want to get some. They're on Amazon. And look at that, Pixar inspiration cards, you guys. How cute are they? They're super cute. Like you can look at the back there and see how they have like the different Pixar animation and they all say something different. And some of them are affirmations, some are inspiration cards. They're all different. So if you want to check out the other two piles to see what the different cards are, because I think each pile got something different. So go ahead and do that. But for you guys, one of the reasons you're seeing this sign or your baby is sending you this sign is to affirm something in your life. So, whenever you say an affirmation, to affirm something means to like set something in place, right? Or set something in stone. Usually, affirmations is to like affirm how do I say this? Usually to like affirm a statement, right, about your life to be true. I hope that makes sense and it's not confusing for you guys because it kind of confused me a bit. But basically, if I say, I am fertile, which is an affirmation, I am affirming, right? I am setting that statement in stone within my body and my mind. I'm planting that seed that I am fertile, right? And the more that I affirm that to myself, the more that my subconscious mind begins to believe it. So you guys are seeing your sign to affirm something into your life, right? So this is something that you may already know. I also look at affirmations as confirmations sometimes, right? If they're coming from the outside in. And in this case, that's what's happening. This is a sign that's being shown, even though it says within here, okay? So it could also be something that's popping up in your mind. I think I said that, in your mind's eye. So it could be an affirmation, like maybe you're being called to affirm that if there is some sort of disruption in your life, that everything's going to be okay, right? You may be being called to affirm that not all unexpected and surprising plans are bad, right? That there is good in the unexpected. Like, affirm that is what I'm hearing. Because I feel like that's going to be very positive and it's going to be very helpful for you to say affirmations like that to help you navigate this disruptive energy, whatever this lightning is, these changes, right? Because transformations and changes, especially ones that are unexpected, like tower moments, can really shake you up. They can really shake up your energy. So, what I feel here is that when you're going through something like that, your baby may be showing you the sign or even showing it to you in advance, saying, like, hey, mama, there's a change coming. Hey, daddy, there's a change coming. Make sure you start affirming who you are, how powerful you are, how much in control you are. Affirm that everything's going to be okay. Affirm that, that the universe, that the divine knows best, like certain things to just kind of like, I'm hearing like build you up, to kind of like cushion, if you will. Because when some disruption does happen, good or bad, you're showing gratitude and understanding and acceptance for what it is. Therefore, it does not affect your emotions as much. Okay. But the message we have here, oh my gosh, you guys, I have not seen these cards. Look at, oh my gosh. And it's, what's his name? Is it Mater? I was gonna say motor. Mater. Okay, there's Mater there. So it says, I am hardworking. So this is the affirmation. So I feel like before, well, let's just read it because I know you guys are probably reading it now, but it says, when something comes my way that I can't do, I keep trying until I get it right. Yeah, so the disruption could be around you trying to fix something. Okay, a fixer-upper is what I'm hearing. And it's crazy how I was picking up on like a bumper car or like the bumper of a car, something going wrong with a car as a synchronicity. And then we have Mater, right? Something was always going on with Mater, but he always saw the positive in everything, right? Like he didn't care, and it's so crazy because um I want to call him Car, but that Lightning McQueen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys got that before I did? Oh my gosh. Lightning and Lightning McQueen. You guys, I cannot handle this spirit. This is too massive. This is too massive, you guys. Lightning and Lightning McQueen. What? Okay. Okay, so let's dive into this. So we have Lightning McQueen here, right? I was just about to say, he saw Mater for who he was, right? At first, he judged the book by its cover, right? He was like, heck no, I don't want to be around him. I don't want to spend time with him. But he decided that he was going to spend time with him after he got to know who he was and how genuine of a person or a car, right? He truly is, right? He fell in love with him. He became his best friend. And so what I'm hearing is like, and it's crazy because with Lightning McQueen, if you guys seen the movie, if you haven't, spoiler alert, but he was on his way to a race and this big, massive race, right? And he fell out the back of his trailer, right? That was carrying him while he was sleeping. And he had to navigate through some disruption, a difficulty, which actually turned out to be the best thing ever because he found his girl there. He got his new best friends. He actually learned how to be humble, right? There were so many, and I have chills, you guys. How is this a big lesson from Pixar? I have no idea. But you know what? Thank you, Spirit. Literally, like I feel like, there are so many things that came from this disrupt. Like his plans were disrupted. At first, he was down, upset. He didn't want to participate. He was angry, right? He couldn't get a hold of anybody. He was like, "Where am I in this in this town that don't got nothing?" And he ended up being a massive part of the town and actually meeting one of his idols there. You guys, do you see how massive this is? So your spirit baby is like, when things and plans change, don't be like pouting around, because they're like, mommy, daddy, we have something bigger planned for you. Okay. They're like, us, the spirit team over here, your spirit team, we're working hard working. Okay. We are working hard to get things going for you. Because whatever this is with taking shelter, some of you guys could be cancers because I'm getting big Cancerian energy here. Okay. Also Scorpio energy. I'm also getting Aries energy. I'm getting Earth energy too, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But literally, like with this here, I'm like your baby is saying, like, we're over here working hard, okay? We see you're working hard too, but don't fight us, okay? Because we have something amazing, and massive planned for you, okay? Wow, that is beautiful. So let's get a couple of cards about what this could potentially be, and then we'll call your read a read, okay? This will be your messages. I hope you guys enjoyed this little short but powerful message. We also have the number 17 here. 17 could be significant. The 17th of a month, the 5th of the month, the ninth. No, I'm sorry, the 8th of a month, maybe the ninth. Okay, I said the ninth. But 17 is literally 8, and that's a number of abundance. Okay, so I'm hearing, this change, this change in plans, or what the money that you're whatever this is that's coming unexpectedly towards you is going to be a lot more abundant than you expect it to be. So what is this here? What is changing? What is this disruption energy? What is this disruption energy? Let's see. The first card we have says dragon. It says beware of self-delusion. So the first thing that's being disrupted is something that was like a false, I'm hearing like something that was like a mask over your eye, something that you thought was really good for you, but it was not. Okay. There was some sort of delusion involved. We also have seek out information that will help you. So maybe you thought you could do something by yourself. Okay. But there was a better way of doing it. So things were disrupted so you can gather more information before you go or before you participate or whatever the case may be. Okay. Or this is what you're being called to do when you see these synchronicities and these numbers. And we also have triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah. So definitely, I feel like what Spirit is doing is Spirit is helping you avoid troubles. Okay. Look at that. Beware of great pride. So you may be a bit prideful, and not want to, change your plans, or, you just feel very confident in what you're doing, and what but Spirit's like, there's a missing piece of the puzzle, like that flap right there. It's like it's not aligning, right? I mean, I know it has to move in order for the plane to move, but in this photo, it's not in sync with everything, right? So it's like there's something going on. There's a missing piece here. We need to take shelter, go within, meditate, um, do some research, and see where we can figure out where there may be some self delusion, so that we can avoid. I feel like Spirit is trying to help you avoid a situation. But if you run into it, then there is still a way to triumph over this trouble. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed this message about what your baby is showing you as a sign of synchronicity and why they're showing you and where you'll see it. If you're not done connecting with your baby yet, which I'm sure you're not, then definitely click the card right here on the screen. What is that? The top right hand corner for you guys. So you can watch some more videos and see what other messages your baby has for you. Join the family by hitting the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 2. Welcome to your Signs of Synchronicity reading. This is your spirit baby reading for today. We are going to see what signs of synchronicities your little one has been showing you or will be showing you very soon. Okay, whenever you see this video, it is timeless. And what they're trying to tell you. Okay, we'll even dive into some messages about where you'll see these things. So, will they be in your dreams? Will they be in the physical? We'll kind of get some guidance about that too. Okay, so we're using a new deck today, which is the Signs of the Times Oracle. And I will put the link down below in the description box just in case you're interested in purchasing this deck for yourself. So far, I love it. Like I said, it's new, so I'm still getting to know it, but I love the imagery, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, I haven't seen your card yet, but I just know it's going to be amazing because the ones that I have seen have been awesome. So let's see what your sign is here from your baby. We have the evil eye protection with the number 1. And I'm looking at shift. Shift was the first. I saw the word shift right there. Then we saw return, and I heard return to sender. And shift, I heard shifting your energy. We also have options. So you have an option to accept or deny. I'm hearing you have an option to accept or deny. So one of the things I feel, one of the synchronicities I feel you may be seeing moving forward from this point forward, or you may have been seeing recently, are feeling called to. Well, this one is not feeling called to. This one's just like experiencing. Is you may have had a lot of opportunities come your way where you had the option to say yes or no. I know that's a weird synchronicity, but I chuckled because I literally heard somebody say, "Oh my gosh, like how many times am I going to have to choose?" Like there may even be a situation where it's one opportunity, but you have to, like, I'm seeing somebody at like an ATM or something, and they keep pushing the same button, and like it could even be like a phone that like something's wrong with the screen, or you're trying to pay at the cashier and the buttons aren't working, the card's not working, something like that, and they're like, "Oh, just put it in again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again." And you're like, "Oh my gosh, how many times do I have to push yes? How many times do I have to do this for it to work?" So I know it's a weird synchronicity, but that's what I saw in my third eye. But the feeling, okay, you guys may have been feeling drawn to evil eye protection recently. Okay, so maybe evil eye bracelet, evil eye, what is it? Like a little pendant, crystals, okay, that are for protection, like tiger's eye, obsidian. I have my tiger's eye right here, y'all, okay, sitting with me all the time. My beautiful mini palm stone tiger's eye. I don't know if it's called a mini palm stone, but that's what I call it. But tiger's eye, okay, obsidian. I just heard malachite, but I don't. I think that is protection stone. I think it's protection for travel specifically, if I'm not mistaken. If you are going on a trip or you have some travel stuff coming up, check out pile number 1, okay? Because that may if you were drawn to it, because there's maybe something in there that resonates with you. But I'm hearing first and foremost, protect yourself, okay? Number 1, there's something about first and foremost, protect yourself. Before you do anything, pause, think, protect yourself, okay? Is this the right move for me to be making, right? I just talked about options. Is this the right move for me to be making? Is this a smart decision for myself? Am I putting myself first? Your energy, your energy is being called to. It's like your energy is calling you right now. Okay, like it's calling out for you to protect it. And so Some of you guys also aloe vera plants. Okay, I'm looking at this little plant right here. Or you could have been seeing a lot of plants recently, like you've noticed them, right? You know how we can just like drive by or walk by certain things, but we never really notice it. We just like it's an everyday occurrence. And then sometimes we're like out and about and we notice every single flower, or we notice every single rose, or every single purple flower, or we just have those times of our lives, right, where we're just really paying attention to certain things. If you have been having your plant time, okay, where you've been paying attention to certain plants, you want a plant, you've been talking about plants, you've been researching plants, okay, then this can also be your synchronicity from your little one that protection is necessary. So we're going to read from the book because this, like I said, it's new. Plus, I think I just will read from it moving forward because why not? Okay. So we have, oops, it says evil eye protection. So someone could be sending you the evil eye. Okay. It says, in many cultures, the evil eye is a symbol of protection against misfortune that others may wish upon you. It deflects envy, brings good luck, and protects you from any ill will that could otherwise have a negative effect on your well being. This card is a sign of not only protection, but empowerment. When you take the steps to protect yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, yes, there is no reason to fear. This can also speak to being in the public eye and or receiving increased attention, indicating there is a need to be aware of your surrounding energy. So I'm going to pause it for a second because absolutely, okay, if you are in the public's eye, if you have a social media page, or which most of us do, right? We're posting our photos, we're posting, what's going on in our lives and different things like that. It's like some of you guys in this pile, like there's all eyes on you energy right now. Everyone wants to know what you're doing. Maybe you just recently went on a travel, went on vacation, and you posted pictures, and everyone's all up in your biz, right? But there's extra eyes on you right now. Okay, maybe you have a business and you have an extra eyes on you right now. Okay, so it's important for you to be mindful and aware of how much energy you are giving, right? And how much energy you are receiving and what type of energy it is. So, like I said, right now, your energy is so sensitive. It's like literally calling out for you to be aware of it as if it's another person. So, your energetic body is like separate from yourself right now. And it's like you may be on go mode, but your energetic body may be on like no mode. Okay. So, really be mindful of that. Check in with your energetic body. And, this is a pile that I chose, you guys. Like, I just have to say, and this is so relatable. I definitely have to check out with my energetic body. I have been on go mode. As you guys know, I've been posting so many YouTube videos here. I've also been doing so much with Instagram for our community. If you don't follow me there, make sure you're there because we do fun stuff over there, especially on my stories. And so much. So you just, I can take this message too. I'm right here with you guys. Okay. Like you're not on this alone. Okay. Um, but it's important to be mindful of what you're, like I said, is this, check in with yourself. Is it a smart decision for me to do this right now? Is it a smart decision for me to put this out there? You could be born in April, or you could be an Aquarius. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. But okay, so let's continue here. It says you may see the evil eye show up in many ways, such as an emoji, a charm, or a sticker on a laptop, as illustrated. It is also confirmation that you are and will be protected. That, oh my gosh, it is an aloe vera plant. I knew it. The aloe vera plant illustrated alongside the evil eye sticker further emphasizes the spiritual representation of protection and good luck. Wow. Wow. The beauty of this symbol is that you can easily incorporate it into your life anywhere you feel it is necessary. Wow. This is amazing, you guys. So, additional meanings, whenever you see this evil eye or an evil eye, it says place this symbol around you for additional protection, or if you're feeling called to it, okay, you're being called to place a symbol around you for additional protection. There may be jealous eyes are upon you. I'm sorry, let me not say maybe. Jealous eyes are upon you, okay? I like to be like, oh, maybe not, but no, this is what Spirit's saying. Beware of negative energy and protect your own energy. Okay, so beautiful, you guys. You could be seeing 111, 1111, 123, 1234. Okay, those are some synchronicities or synchronistic numbers. You may also see 17 or 1717. You could be seeing 88. What else, Spirit? Anything else? 777. Okay, those are some numbers. Lots of numbers here. But yes, okay, so your baby has been warning you. Okay, your spirit baby has been, if you've been feeling drawn to evil eye, like if you have an evil piece of jewelry, evil eye piece of jewelry, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to wear that, but you haven't, put it on. If you have like, an evil eye stone in your home and you have it like it's dusty and it's put away, bring it out. Get some evil eye protection oil, spray. I'm hearing Florida water, okay? Take a spiritual bath. Make sure you're cleansing your body, cleansing your physical body, cleansing your energetic body, your mental body at the end of the night. And before you start your day, protect yourself, bubble up, okay? This is not the time to play with protection, okay, is what I'm hearing. So this is really, really important for you guys. So let's see where else you may be seeing this sign. So of course we talked about jewelry. We talked about, your baby may be showing these synchronicities like aloe vera plants or plants in general, right outside. But let's see if there's anything else we have here. We have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So what I am hearing is there's two things here. So one, actually a few. So one, yes, outside. Okay, there's something about, you may even see an evil eye sticker someplace that's like on a what is that thing called? Like a pole when you're walking down the street or going inside of a building. You may see a sticker that's on like a door. Like it's just in a random place. Okay, that's a sign from baby as a reminder. Oh, you guys, 444 just flashed in my third eye. So you could also be seeing 444 or 4444. Okay. So yes, that's a big one. That may be on a building because I saw it on a building, someone walking in the building and the address on the building was 4444. Okay. So that may be significant for your apartment building, your house number could have a lot of fours in it. Or this may be a establishment like a business, okay, that you're walking into. But I feel like another place that you're going to see this sign of synchronicity, it's not necessarily a place physically, it's more so that a place internally. I feel like you will be at a place where you are feeling really, really good. We have joy and delight. So you're going to be feeling really good. Like your vibration will be so high. We have such childlike energy here. This fairy child looks like she is just waiting for the best day of her life, or she's experiencing the best day of her life. She's not waiting, she's in it. She has her arms out wide, she's ready to receive. Her heart is open. It says, open your heart to joy, right? And so what I feel is that, this is a message from your spirit baby that one of the most important and potent times for you to protect yourself is going to be when you are feeling um, happy, when you're feeling excited, because a lot of times when we are experiencing joy, that is when we least think about protection. It's usually like when we're experiencing like lower vibrational things, right? When bad things happen or, situations occur and we're like, why did that happen? Usually that's when we're like, okay, who's, sending me energy, or, like what's going on around me, or I got to protect myself extra, different things like that. And that's usually when we're in that energy, right? Like, oh, I gotta go get some Florida water. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that, right? But when we're good, it's like money's flowing and we're just good, right? We're happy. We're experiencing things that we've never experienced before. We usually don't, our protection, sometimes we're still doing our rituals, but not as heavily as when we're in a lower vibrational energy, right? Because we know then that something's up. But what I'm hearing is that since you're so happy, your light is shining so brightly that it's attracting the dark. And it's so crazy because I keep seeing shadows at the corner of my eye. So some of you guys have been seeing things. You have been like, maybe you've been able to see spirits, or this is a gift that has been enhanced within you. Our spirit is letting you see things. I'm hearing spirit is allowing you to see beyond the veil. So you're able to see the truths of situations that you maybe weren't able to see before. Okay. So what I feel here, and I'm seeing the number 33, so that can be significant for you. Maybe 33 years old, 333 could be significant. I know I'm giving you guys all the numbers, but that is a big synchronicity too. Okay. But I definitely feel like here, and that's kind of like spirits, like it doesn't matter whether you're feeling up or down, protection is necessary, okay? Because you are such a beautiful soul. You carry such a divine energy that lower vibrational energy is attracted to you. So is higher vibrational, yes, right? Which is why you have good experiences, you meet amazing people and all that good stuff. But you also have those lower vibrational energies that try to attach to you or do attach to you, and they try to bring you down, okay? And sometimes it's intentional and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is something that they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves, they feel bad for themselves, whatever. And it's like, what is that saying? Misery loves company, right? So this is why don't worry about them. This message from your baby is not to, and the Spirit Baby Collective is not to um, put you in fear. No, this is just to bring your awareness to the fact that, hey, you're shining again. You're shining again. AKA, you're attracting people, you're attracting attention, right? Your heart is open. Therefore, you're also going to be giving, 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 right? Telling stuff maybe that you may be a bit hesitant about when you were in a lower vibrational energy. You guys following me? I don't want to go too deep into it, but you get me. Okay. So it's more of when you see and feel the need to, and this is not just right now, this is going to pop up various times throughout your life, especially throughout your pregnancy, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because you're also birthing a very divine golden child. Okay. Like you are birthing one of these new age children. Okay. These new earth babies that's coming in with a rainbow skin. Okay, coming in with all these crazy abilities, right? Being able to see beyond the veil from day one and remembering it. That's the difference. Remembering it all the way through their childhood years, all the way through their teen years, all the way through adulthood. We forget it along the way, or we have forgotten it, which is why a lot of us have been going through remembrance and awakenings and different things like that to remember certain things that we've forgotten when we were a child, right? And our imagination was open, right? We remember things. And so, anyways, I'm going deep, you guys, and I didn't want to go too deep, but um, you're birthing, you're birthing beautiful beings, and so you need to have your protection up all the time. Okay, you don't have to wear evil eye all the time, but make sure you're doing your spiritual rituals. Make sure you are, you guys know, and if you don't know, and you want to. If you do know, share it in the comments if you want to share something that has worked for you or something you like to do to up your spiritual protection, because somebody may not know, and that way we can share that knowledge with our fellow goddesses. Okay, so I love it. All right, let's go into your next card. So this card is going to be the card that represents why, okay, which we got a lot of why already, which is just going to pile on top of it. Now I'm using my cute little Pixar deck, you guys. Look at how cute this is. So let me show you what it looks like here. So this is the deck, and I'll put the link down below just in case you want to get them. They're inspiration cards, 52 cards, and they're all, not all of them are different, but they have a variety of cards in here. Look at how cute the little characters are on the back. But this one is an activity card. We've also have like inspiration cards, affirmation cards, and I think there's one other type. But I love these cards, okay? Especially because I love Pixar. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so relatable. But the reason why, yes, okay, Spirit, this makes sense. The reason why, another reason why, and we already talked about this, so we won't go too deep, is that your activities, okay, your activities have been shining. Like I said, you've been doing a lot, right? You've been doing a lot, okay? Whether this is for yourself, for your family, for your business, and you've been shining through these actions that you've been taking. You've been creating positive changes. You've been having positive experiences, and somebody is envious. Somebody wishes it was them. Somebody actually wants your downfall. Somebody is waiting for you to get something just so they can ask for it. Okay, so you guys, your baby's like on it, like not my mommy, not my daddy. Okay, so spiritual protection. You have been doing a lot. Look at that. Mike Wazowski. Okay, is that his name? Yes, that's his name. So it says, tell a joke. If you don't know a good one, try to make up one of your own. See if you can get your friends and family to laugh. Okay, so yes, he was actually very much a comedian. Okay, he really enjoyed making people laugh. They actually turned the scare, right? The scare, oh, sorry, spoiler alert. I'm not going to say in the movie just in case you guys don't know, but where they were, they turned it from scaring to making people laugh, right? And so basically, what I feel here is that you have the power to regain control of your situation. You have the power to alchemize. That's what that is. Use the energy being sent your way. Okay. You can literally say an affirmation or, um, you can affirm, or what is it called? Not affirmation, you guys. Put it in the chat for me because I can't remember in the comments. Put in the comment. Is it an incantation? Believe so. But there is a statement that you can say, okay, and then you can make it up. If you don't know a good one, make it up. We just said, if you don't know a spiritual protection ritual, look it. Spirits like make it up. It doesn't matter, okay, as long as it involves the intention behind it is set by you for you, okay. That's all that matters, you guys. What in the world is going on? This is insane, you guys. You the way that spirit has been like making me, and I am like legitly laughing here because what in the world, you guys, do you see this eye? And do you see he has one eye? Y'all, I cannot make this up. Pile one was just as like mind boggling. If you guys want to check it out, go and look at pile one and see how the Pixar card resonated with this card and the pile one too. Look, y'all, this is crazy. He literally has one eye. And then we have the number one, and then we have another one eye here. This is insane. I don't even know what to do with this. I do feel though, like this is like we have evil eye and then we have happy eye, joking eye, right? So once again, just confirming that alchemizing energy. And I'm hearing like the people that are sending these evil eyes your way, they're one step behind, okay, or you're being called to make them be one step behind, right? Like I'm seeing power in two. So you have two eyes here, right? Also representing duality, right? When you have duality, when you are able to alchemize energy, when you're able to manipulate energy and take things that people send your way that are meant to be evil and transmute that energy and turn it into something that is positive and something that you can use that power, okay? So this is what spirit is asking you to do through your rituals, whether it is your statements, whether it is a physical ritual, right? Taking a spiritual bath, whatever this is here, okay? Like this is what you're being called to do. I want to get a few more cards here before we end your reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this message. I don't want it to end, but I don't want this to be too long either. So, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. But you guys, wow. Wow. Okay. Um, wow. So let's see what we have here. Feathers. Okay, you could be seeing feathers as well as a synchronicity. It says someone you know is undependable and insecure. So for some of you guys, this is somebody you know. Okay, someone you know is the one that's sending this evil eye energy your way. There could be something like a child could be involved. Doesn't have to be your child, but maybe this is someone you have a child with, or someone that acts immature. Um, there's something about a child, they could have a child, so like I know that's so broad, but what I'm seeing as specifics is like if this is like your sister, and which is so sad to say, but like say it's your sister and they have so I'm hearing two things. One, it could be your sister. They have, they've given birth to your niece or whatever, and maybe they have evil eye towards you because you can do more than they can, right? Because of um, time and freedom, right? And maybe they're like, oh, you can always go on vacation. You can always do this because we got, our child. Not saying they don't want their child, but they just have that envy that you can just get up and go whenever you want, right? All you got to do is take time off of work and you're gone. The other thing I was hearing is that maybe they are also trying to conceive. They could be a trying to conceive buddy that you have, right? You know them because you guys are buddy buddies. You're telling them about your journey. You're telling them about, when you're baby dancing with your partner. You're telling them when your fertile window is. You're telling them all these different things that literally you're feeding them the information they need to sabotage you. Okay. So what I'm feeling is, also with that single energy that we have, that one and one, which is so funny. Spirit is really confirming 111 here, but that single energy is like, be mindful, keep things to yourself. In plain words, just keep things to yourself. Okay. For some of you guys, this is a woman. It says dealings are relationship with a woman. So it is a woman that is sending you evil eye. Okay. Because they are envious of what you have in some will, shape, or form. Okay. I heard pull this one too. We have will. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And I feel like this is what they're doing. Like they have been so indecisive in their life because they have been so focused on what you've been doing that they feel like, look at this. Wow, this is crazy. It says misunderstanding. They literally have created a wall for themselves because they've been so focused on you and what you're doing. And so they can't get past this wall, right? They may even think that you're sending them. You're the reason why they can't do what they need to do. Okay, so there could be a misunderstanding in that as well. And then Spirit is also saying, pull this one. It says, boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So that's for you. I feel like you're being called to really up your protection. Okay. Also with the wall energy, they could be putting up a wall for you. Okay. Also trying to block you from your blessings. And you may be thinking like, oh my gosh, like, why is all this disruptive energy in my aura, in my energy? Like, why all of a sudden, I'm having this and that and this and that. And it's like, because these people are literally being a wedge between you and what you're meant to receive, because they know that it's coming, or they assume that it's coming because they're watching you shine, right? They know what's next. They see how hard you're working. They know what's coming up next. Okay. Let's get a couple more here, Spirit, about this protection energy. What else do you want to tell us about protecting ourselves? Whoa. That's a lot. Okay, but I'll take them. So we have our last few messages says great good fortune. Okay, so you have good fortune around you. Okay, this could be money. This could be, it's just luck. We have 4-leaf clover. This is why. Okay, they see that. Look at that green. Okay, I'm hearing money, 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 money. Okay, the green. Okay, green with envy, child. Oh my gosh. Wow, someone is really envious and they're over here throwing their thumbs up like, good job. Good job. You're doing great. Wow. So you may also know this person by their accolades. That's what I'm hearing. But if that means like, I think that means like them saying good job or congratulating you. But they may be like, oh, I'm so proud of you, or good job. But they're really envious of what you're receiving, your good fortune, okay, or your great fortune. We have you will receive a gift. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. I told you they know. Look, you will receive a gift. We have good news with the ear. They've been listening. They know. You either told them, they heard something, they heard a reading, they may have said, oh, um, fire signs are going to get da 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 da. They have an inheritance coming, or, whatever, whatever. And it's like they heard that and they're like, I know exactly who that is. They know that you're going to receive a gift, or there is a gift on its way. Okay. I can't spirit. Oh my I'm done. Okay, this is the last two cards for your reading. I'm done being blown away, you guys. It literally says a two-faced friend. So this is a friend for some of you guys, okay? Maybe not a family member, but a friend, or a family member that you consider a friend because you tell them everything. And it says beware of greed. Okay. They may think that you're a greedy pig. Okay. They may call you that. They see you as having everything. Okay. Or they're greedy. Okay. They're greedy, and they're like, literally, greed is what's making them green with envy, because they don't see their own abundance. They don't see that they're abundant in their self. Wow. So your little one is really coming through with this energy of like protection. For some of you guys, I'm seeing like a protection. I saw this someplace, but I don't remember where I saw it. But I want to say, if I can find the link to it, I will put it in the description box. But there was like an evil eye oil, and it had little evil eye charms inside the bottle, or it was like an evil eye spray. It was like a clear bottle, and I want to say it had like this, like my little oil that I have here, but it's like it's an evil eye one, and It is it has maybe where I got it from, maybe from that place. I'll see. It's like a ritual oil or a spray, and it has little evil eyes in it. And if I can find it, I'll put in the link down below just in case you guys want to purchase it. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. So you guys, I was literally cleaning up your reading, and I hopefully you guys see this. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I was literally cleaning up your reading, and I remembered that Mike Lazowski, he was Lazowski, whatever, Mike, okay, Mikey, he was a bit envious of his friend Scully at one point. So I feel like that's just even more confirmation of friend energy. And it was only because he was trying to be better than everybody. Like he wanted to be the top scarer, and he was known as the little guy, and people didn't take him seriously. And so this could be the energy of the person around you, or they could be known as a little guy, or people see them as little, they belittle them, they don't take them seriously, they see them as a child. Okay. But I feel like that was important, so I had to come back and drop that too. I know this reading was a little longer than I expected, but you know what, I felt like we needed all this information, so I'm going to end your reading here, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not done getting messages from your baby, you want to binge some more, click the card right on the top right hand corner and go ahead, go crazy. Okay. Enjoy listening to those messages from your baby to help guide you through your journey. And I'll see you in the next reading. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 3. Welcome to your signs and synchronicities spirit baby reading. So we are going to see what sign or synchronicity your little one has been sending your way or will be sending your way, why they're going to be sending that your way, and where you can see it, okay? Or where you may have been seeing it already, or where you will see it in the near future. Okay, so we're using a brand new deck today. It is called The Signs of the Times. Okay, so far I love it. I love the imagery, and I love how it's been literally synchronizing to the other deck that I'm also using in this reading. It has been insane. If you guys just want to check out pile 1 and 2 and look at cards 1 and 3 and those and those piles there, it's crazy how synchronistic they are. But anyways, I'm sure it'll be the same for you guys, so I'm excited to see. Let's dive in. So let's see what your sign is here from your little one. We have skulls, okay? So, and we have the number 29, that is the number 11. We also have 11 here. It says Friday the 11th, March and September. You guys could be born in March, September. You could have been born on the 11th of a month, the 1st, the 11th, the 21st, or the 31st of a month. Friday could also be a day that you love. Okay, who doesn't love Friday? There's something about Venus as well. You could have your Venus could be in Aries. It could also be in Leo. What else? Virgo. Okay, you could have a Venus in Virgo. Um, Pisces, okay, as well, for Venus. Okay, your Venus could be in those signs, but we're seeing skull, and I thought this said earrings, but it says endings. So you could be seeing skull earrings as a sign of synchronicity. There's also some significance here with cow. Okay, something about cow print. I'm seeing a cow print rug or carpet or a painting or something like on the wall artwork. Okay, some form of artwork with cow print. But the rug is looking fluffy. It's like fluffy or furry or something. So you could have seen that, or you may see that moving forward as a sign of synchronicity. Definitely come back and let me know if you see these signs. Okay, you guys. But skulls is your main one. Okay, so this may be, you may see them on social media, TV, real life. You may see them frequently, but we're going to get more in depth in a second about where these signs may be. And then I'm also being drawn to this too a bit. So like totems, there's something about like fixtures or like statues. There's something about statues or like still art or something like that. I'm hearing still art. I don't even know what that means. Still art, but that's what I heard. Okay, so there may be some synchronistic event, okay, that involves statues, still art, totems, skulls, okay, that you may have recently gone to or you will be going to. And this is your sign that this message from your little one is your message, okay? We have endings, okay? So there are some divinely guided endings. I was gonna say divine endings, but Spirit's like, no, these are divinely guided endings that are happening in your life right now. Okay, or that are upcoming. We even have the bookends. Okay, I'm seeing what she did here. We have the bookends. Okay, for some of you guys, I heard something about a twin flame energy. So there could be like an ending in a relationship that's upcoming, or some sort of connection, one that was kind of toxic. I'm hearing. Okay, so this doesn't have to just be with your person. It can also be with like a friend. Okay, a family member. Okay, just like a relationship or connection that was toxic. And yeah, interesting. I just heard cow something. It's like the name of a building, like it's the name of a restaurant, like cow something, or bucking cow, or cowabunga, or something like that. Something cow something. Moo and cow, something like that. I don't know. Could be also a slogan for a restaurant. Okay, maybe you went there recently, or you went there with this friend or this person, that there's this ending happening. But it's not just around a connection, though. There's multiple endings I feel coming in for you guys. Okay, so let's look at the book. Let's not take much more time before we dive into this book, number 29, number 11. So it says the skull appears when endings are at hand. It is a powerful symbol of mortality, but this card also symbolizes the cycle or the circle of life, both endings and how those endings birth new beginnings. You could be experiencing the end of a relationship, a job, or phase in your life. It is imperative that you give yourself space to grieve this ending. Allow the time and space to accept it and process your emotions, whether it is welcome and has whether it is welcome and has been a long time coming, or sudden and unexpected. Change is often uncomfortable, but this symbol is urging you to look at endings with a different perspective. The plants pictured growing from the skull vase on this card symbolize the growth that can occur after the end. Endings act as fertile ground for whatever you decide to plant next. Give yourself grace as you experience these transitions and prepare for a fresh start. So, mourning and grief, okay, this can mean that you may be mourning or in grief. It says letting go, difficulties are ending, right? This is a positive ending, difficulties coming to an end, accepting things that you cannot change. Okay. So, I heard a few things. I was hearing the like rebirth energy. Of course, this is what's being talked about in the book, right? Rebirth, the energy of rebirth. But I was also hearing like a shift in perspective as well. Well, it does say you look at indies with a different perspective, but I was hearing that stood out to me. And so I really do feel like, by you seeing these skulls here, there's something about like you being encouraged to shift your perspective surrounding a change, okay, a change, an ending. Like it says here, this can be in terms like you may find yourself mourning over this ending, or you may be like, you know what, it was a long time coming. Okay, so I'm I'm glad, right? I'm glad this ending has occurred. I also saw the phoenix, okay, phoenix energy, because I do feel like whatever this is for you guys, it will be a bit uncomfortable, and so there will be some ashes. Okay, so there will be some things that will burn away, some things that may have been important in your life, I feel here. Okay, there may have been some things that were not important that also burn, right? When fire comes in, fire just burns. It does not say, oh no, I'm just going to go around this little pile of stuff right here because it's important. No, fire just comes in and it burns, right? People will say that it destroys, but for some people, fire does not destroy, it creates new, right? And it made me think about the tower card. And I don't know if I said Aries. I think I did say Aries. You could have Aries of Venus and Aries earlier. Yeah, I think it was Aries that came through. And so thinking of like the Aries sign, right? Aries is an energy or zodiac sign that also represents control, right? The ego. And so what I feel here is that there is also within fire, there's also passion. So what I feel is like there's something beautiful that is going to come from this ending for you guys. Now the ending may be painful or it may be uncomfortable. It is transitional, right? But that is the other thing I was seeing as I was reading. I saw another card from a different deck that I have, Queen of the Moon Oracle, and there is a card and it's the number one, and it's the dark moon, and it represents the void. And interesting, I was like, I'm seeing like a canvas or a print, right? A cow print, which cow print is actually black and white. And I said cow print, but I also think I said something on the wall, right? But that's what I meant as well, like an actual printing or painting or of a on the wall of cow print. But I feel like, that's a canvas, right? So there's something about by this ending happening, you making room for new. And for a lot of you guys, if you're here on my channel, you may be trying to conceive a baby, right? So therefore, you may be, ridding things that are going to actually create room and space for this little one. Now, I'm also hearing on another note, okay, completely different, that you may also see like some of these synchronicities as a sign of synchronicity that your baby's around you or that a loved one that who has passed is around you. Now, for some of you guys, this little one that's around you is an angel baby because you have experienced a pregnancy loss in the past. And so this can be a sign of synchronicity that they show up. So I'm really seeing 1111 as that sign of synchronicity. And the same thing with the loved one, okay? 1111 as that sign of synchronicity. So that's really powerful too. And I feel like they are your guide, whomever this is, if it's an angel baby or if it's an ancestor or a loved one that has passed, and they show you 1111 as a sign of synchronicity that they're around you. They're guiding you through through hard transitions so that you can experience growth in your life. I'm actually hearing they tell you which seeds to plant and when to plant them, which is really interesting. Okay. So there's a time for if you chose this pile right now, okay, you're either currently in or you're upcoming on a difficult transition, okay, or a transition that's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but it is for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel that way, seem that way, whatnot. Okay, there's growth that is coming from this, right? For example, um, and I know, this is for some, this is not massive, but for many of us, it is, right? Thinking that you may be pregnant, right? But then you start your cycle. That is a transition that in that time we are pissed, right? We are mad. We are so upset. We don't understand why this is happening. We thought we were pregnant. We had all the signs, right? But from that shedding of the lining comes new growth, maybe thicker growth, healthier growth, right? More plush uterine lining for your baby to implant in, right? Maybe your previous lining was too thin and it was going to cause difficulty with implantation. Maybe it did. Okay, maybe it did. Maybe the implantation wasn't successful, and this is a shedding, right, for new. So even though something like that to us is like devastating, it is ultimately for a beautiful new beginning, right? A new pregnancy, a pregnancy in general, right? So let's see what else we have here coming through for you guys. I'm going to look and see where else you may be seeing this sign. I don't even think we talked about where you may, oh yeah, we did a little bit. So let's see where else you may be seeing this sign. So we have Gates of Triumph, success expands your life. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is my growth card, but not just my growth card in this deck. This is my pregnancy card. Okay, this is one of my pregnancy cards in this deck. So for sure, okay, there was something that ended in your life or that's going to be ending in your life. And right now it may not look like, or when it happens, it may not look like, I'm not going to say that. It may not look like much. Okay. I heard it may look like BS. Okay. You may be like, what is this? Right. And you're like, why is this happening? But what I'm seeing is a tower card, which is Aries energy again, um, which is the foundation's not strong enough, right? We need to knock this down and we need to rebuild. Okay. And this could be around a home, this could be around a job, this could be around a relationship, this could be around, praying that it's not around a pregnancy, but it could be, right? Um, and those are the things we just don't understand. And I don't think we ever will truly understand. But I do see that through this ending or from this ending, the gates of triumph open up for you. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, there is significance to a specific gate or a doorway or a door. Okay, where you may be seeing the sign. You could see like a gate in front of a gate or a door. Someone's door mat may have skulls on it. Okay, the design in their gate may be skulls or it may be shaped like a specific print, There may be a totem or a statue that's in front of a door, or as soon as you open the doors, you see this massive statue or something that catches your attention. That is a sign and synchronicity from your little one that this message is for you and that this is upcoming. Okay. It's almost like they want to plant the seed in your head right now. If you have, for a lot of you guys, you have not experienced this yet. For some of you guys, you've just gone through it or you're in it. But for those of you guys who have not experienced this ending yet, it's like they want to plant that seed in your head so that when it does come and it does happen, you're like, oh, this is it. This is what my baby was talking about. But also knowing that, oh my gosh, like let me prepare for my winning season because it's right around the corner. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm feeling with this. We also have two more cards, which is going to tell us about the why. Okay, so you guys have two, everyone else had one, so you're special. Okay, double the love. And you know what? Oh my gosh, you guys, twin energy. Some of you guys may have twins. Okay, I'm looking at the skull in the statue here, and I'm noticing how both the top part of their head is open. They're twinning there, right? Just different, right? This can be like boy and girl energy, right? It's different, but it's twinning. Then we have 11, which is 1111, and I said twin flame earlier. Then we have the two bookends, twinning again, right? We have the two gates there, twinning again. Two trees on twinning again. So some of you guys are gonna have twins, or you may be a twin, okay? Um, 29, 11, 11, like 20. Okay, I'm done. But everything's a twin here. So twin energy. Okay, and then you guys got two cards. So twinning, okay, but they're different. Some of you guys could be having a boy and girl twins, but also this could be if you did experience a loss. Speaking of the rebirth energy, okay, your angel baby could be sending you these signs, letting you know that it's almost time for their return, okay? Because I was feeling the rebirth energy, then I was in the phoenix, and then I was also picking up the energy of your angel baby, right? And so, or a loved one. So this is like their soul saying, I'm returning. I'm hearing like gates of heaven, okay, like with the gates of triumph here and the gates being open and them being able to return back to earth. Like we have the valley here, right? And they're being returned back to earth, or they're returning back to earth. And this is just for like visual purposes, okay? Because this is what I'm seeing here. But I do see that there is something about a return, a rebirth. Now, for some of you guys also, I'm hearing, I took this away so that I can give you something better. So this doesn't have to be, pregnancy wise, but in regards to other things, right? Maybe a connection with someone or a friendship, or there's something about removing to heal and then return. So if this is a love, like a partner, right? A partner or a friend, you guys stop talking, the friendship ends, the relationship ends. It's like it could be the same person coming back in, but they had to step away. You had to step away. You guys had to heal, and then you were ready to come back in and be whole, right? The foundation could be strong, secure, right? You guys could be triumphant. We have success is what's necessary so that it can expand your life. It says expands in your life, but I'm hearing success expands your life as well. Okay, so whatever this is that it needs is successful. It needs to be successful in order for in order for you to move on, in order for growth to occur. Okay, in order for growth to occur, there needs to be some form of stability in whatever this connection is. Um, let's see what we have here as the why. Okay, so we have two. So the first one is an inspiration. Well, let me look at these first. We have affirmation and inspiration. So I feel like you're being, one of the reasons why this ending is happening. And we're going to dive deeper at the end to see what this ending may be in. Okay, we kind of got an idea, but I want to get more detail. But I feel like this ending is happening in order to inspire you to affirm something in your life. Spirit, what is this? I'm hearing endings don't happen for no reason. Endings always have a reason. There's always a reason. I just heard inspired to create. I just heard inspired to create. Something you've been sitting on, you have not put action towards. So we had to take away what was comfortable for you in order for you to take action on this other thing. You're meant to experience growth and expansion in your life, but you have been standing in your own way. Therefore, we have to put an end or stop to one endeavor so that you can walk down your soul's path. But you know this. Don't allow fear to dictate your life. It's time for you to take back control. And now I'm hearing Emperor energy, which I'm laughing because I heard Aries earlier. And I'm seeing someone sitting in their throne. Yeah, you know. Some of you guys have had a vision of what you're meant to do in this lifetime. You know how royal you are, how successful you're meant to be. Maybe you're meant to be in the, in the spotlight, in the limelight, in the public's eye. Maybe you're meant to be like this massive creator of like a business or an invention or a book, a published author, or like you're supposed to have a whole bunch of different. For someone here, you're meant to have a lot of like you have a whole bunch of different ideas, and you're meant to put a lot of them out in the way of teaching. So maybe this is through your mini courses or through, there's different endeavors that you're meant to teach. Maybe this is through a YouTube channel. Okay. Something about you have been sitting in fear. And so spirit has been putting endings to certain areas of your life to inspire you to affirm what it is that you desire or you deserve. You desire and you deserve. Okay. Know your worth, affirm your worth, and take action upon it. This is why the gates are open too. The gates are open, but some of you guys are sitting on a shelf. Spirit's like the gates are open, but you're just sitting on a shelf. Some of you guys have a book or something sitting on a shelf. You have some sort of creation that's just sitting on a shelf or sitting in a notebook. Get that notebook out. Baby's like, come on now. I'm on my way. I'm about to show up, but this is something you're meant to put out there. This is something that's meant to experience growth. It's actually an additional stream of income for you, or it's something that's meant to provide growth, bring growth into your life. Some of you guys in your soul contract, you said, especially if you're trying to conceive, this will resonate with you. But like in your soul contract, you said, I want to have an established such and such business before I get pregnant. And then you're trying to get pregnant and you're like, why am I not getting pregnant? And spirit's like, it's because you're trying to do things backwards. You're trying to get pregnant and then, work on whatever this passion is of yours, or put this out, or, whatever it is you're inspiring to do. But it's time for you to take action on whatever you're feeling inspired to do right now. Okay. So we have Joe. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Alrighty. This is like a personal connection for me. This is why I'm in so shocked. I'm so shocked. I am in shock right now. All right. Life is full of possibilities. You just need to know where to look, Joe. Okay. And then we have I am confident. I know who I am. I am sure that I can do anything I set my mind to. Yeah. This is exactly what that is. This is exactly what Spirit is saying. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay. Now, let me tell you what's crazier, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just love. Okay, so, anyways, let me show you the deck I'm using here. I'm using this Pixar deck just in case you're like, those cards are so cute. These are inspiration cards. I'll put the link down below in the description box for you. And this is like, look at the back of them here. Okay, look, there's Joe again, but this time he's saying I'm a believer there. So there's different cards in here. There's like, we have the inspiration, we have the action. What else did the other piles have? There was an activity card, and then there's like one other one, I think. And they're so freaking cute. They even have princess ones. Okay, they're so cute. But I'll put the link down below for you. But let me tell you how crazy this is. Literally, I was talking about rebirth, okay? And I was talking about a loved one, okay? So I'm going to just share with you guys, okay? So I have been hearing the name Joe for like weeks at this point because my grandfather's name is Joe. He passed away. And y'all, we were just talking about the skull and like a loved one being present, right? An ancestor or a loved one being around you, being your guide. You guys, So this can be a grandfather figure. This can be a father figure. The reason I'm saying father figure is because from this movie, I believe it's Onward, if I'm not mistaken. In this movie, this is a movie where, oh my gosh, you guys, this is, Lord, this is a movie where they bring their dad, they do like a magic spell or something, and they bring their dad back, but to have like one last day with him. But sorry, spoiler alert, you guys. Um, but I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but basically things don't go to plan. Okay, things don't go to plan. They have to make the best out of what happens. And so what I'm feeling here, especially with life is full of possibilities, you just need to know where to look. It just feels like you are being called to make the best out of what you have. Spirit is saying you were built and you were born. You were born, okay, for success. Success, this is a time for success to expand in your life. The gates are wide open, but for some reason, you are sitting on a shelf, or it's like you're waiting for things to happen for you. And I was gonna say Joe, like I know him. Joe is right here. Like life is full of possibilities. You just need to know where to look. Get off the shelf and go look. Okay, like get out there is what I'm hearing. Put it out there. If this is a book and some sort of creation, put it out there. You're meant to create. Okay, some of you guys have to be confident enough to do this. You have to know who you are, and this is what Spirit is wanting you to affirm. You know who you are. Spirit is like, you need to say this. I know who I am, and I am sure that I can do anything I set my mind to. And I want you guys to put that in the comments if this is your reading, because let me just, let me, y'all, y'all, y'all. Let me just, I don't want to say blow your mind because I don't like that saying anymore because, words and literally, no, we're not doing that. But you guys, I am in shock right now because going back to Joe, okay, Joe is from the movie Soul, okay, and Soul is where you can go watch that movie if you got the Disney app. Go watch that movie, okay. This is not sponsored at all, but I wish it was. Okay, I wish it was, but go watch that movie, y'all, because this is where you can really see what the spirit baby realm is, kind of like. And I think that is this is the movie that has gotten the closest to what I have seen when I go to the spirit baby realm. Oh, excuse me, you guys, channeling here. This is the closest that I've seen a movie get to the spirit baby realm. Okay, it's very, 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 very close, if not almost 100% accurate. I don't want to say 100%. It's not 100%, but it's very close. But anyways, in so okay, spoiler alert, guys. For Soul, he is a musician. He's a teacher. Let's just work this. And I just saw Leo, so you could be a Leo, okay? And this could be your message. So he's a teacher, and he's teaching what is his passion. He's teaching music, and he decides that he wants to pursue his passion as in an entrepreneur type of state. He wants to travel with a group of people that make music just like he does. He wants to be in a band, and his people around him are like, "That's crazy! Like you have a steady job," and he's like, "No, I want to pursue what I desire." So he decides that he is going to pursue his dreams, and the day that he gets the approval that it's something, he gets good news. I'm not going to say what it is. He gets good news. He he dies. He literally like falls into a hole and he dies. I know, sorry guys, spoiler alert. It's still a really good movie. Still watch it, okay? And because the whole movie is, that's how he gets into like the spirit realm, and he's like trying to discover like what the heck is going on. He's like, where am I? And like all this stuff, right? But there you also see the souls who are preparing to come to Earth. So there's that rebirth energy. So there's also a message coming through here where your spirit baby is coming in and saying like, Mama, maybe your loved one is coming to tell you like you are meant to give birth to my soul, right? I am meant to be reborn through you as your child. Okay? Because there's something here about this rebirth energy, or the baby that you give birth to, if this is your angel baby, they're hanging out with your loved one, okay, this grandpa or this great grandpa figure in spirit, and they're going to remind you of them so much. They may have their hair type, their little remarks, their, their nose, their eyes, their smirk, their voice. Like there's something about them that just reminds you of them. You may even want to name your child after your grandfather or your father, or or your great grandfather, something like that. Definitely heavy boy energy here. Also Scorpio energy. So you or your loved one Scorpio season could be significant. Or to if you experience a loss, then it can also be significant to that. I know I'm saying a lot, you guys, but I'm just so excited. Like, this is crazy. All the synchronicities that are in this synchronicity reading. I don't know if I've seen as many synchronicities as I've seen. Like the way that these Pixar cards have been relating to the signs of the times have been insane in all piles. So definitely check them out if you want to just be like blown away. Okay. But let's get more details here. I want to get more details, but your baby is like, be confident, take that leap of faith, take the next step, right? And then also look up the meaning of 1111 when it comes to like the doorway, because I believe 1111 represents the doorway as well. Okay, so look into the spiritual meaning of the doorway in relation to the number 11 or 1111. That is also a message for you. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Spirit, okay, show us where these endings are, right? And I'm hearing endings aren't really endings. And I know we just read that, but I don't know, it's just not clicking for me. Endings are not really endings, they're just new beginnings. And I know we've been talking about that this whole time, but there's something about that it just really flipped the switch on. So I feel like for some of you guys, that's how it's going to be for you. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, that was taken away from me, but that wasn't really an ending. That was just a doorway that opened up for me to do something different and better and bigger. And I literally just got chills. And whatever that other thing was, I was too comfortable with it. It was actually a blockage in my doorway. It was making me be on a shelf. It was making me not be as great as I'm meant to be. It was stopping me from fulfilling my life, which is full of possibilities. It was stopping me from needing to look because I was already good. So I wasn't going to look. I was never going to look because I was good. But I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm worth. And it's much more than that. So thank you, God, for removing that. Right. And of course, this is not about, a person or anything like that. This is the physical stuff, right? These are the physical things that can be in your way, the mental blockages, right? Like you're meant to move to a bigger and better home, get a bigger and better car, have more money and more success in your business, but you're like, I'm good where I'm at, I'm content. And then all of a sudden your finances are cut, like your stream of finances are cut and you're like, whoa, this usually works for me. Why is it not working anymore? Right? This marketing technique always works. What happened? Right? And then spirit's like, because we've been telling you, we've been discussing with you, you already know, you've been actually working on something different. It's time to put it out. Stop leaving it on that shelf. Put it out there. Okay, so it's like that's what I'm feeling. Okay, you guys, I know I've been talking a lot. Okay, let me close this up. Let me close this up, y'all. Let me close this up. Okay. Who spirit? Who spirit? Okay. Endings. Where are they seeing endings? Pile number 3. Where are they seeing endings? Where is pile number 3 seeing endings in their life, spirit? Ooh, dagger. So fear, worries, and tense situations ending. Okay. Situations that have caused you to feel fear, you've been worried about them. They always have you on edge that you don't know if this is what it's like. What I'm feeling is like, oh, am I going to get enough? Like, oh, this is going to be enough for us this month. Like, is this going to be okay? You know, anything like that, anything that causes any tense, if you're tense at your job, a tense situation in your career, in your relationship, okay, something that maybe was supposed to be fun but turned into something that was tense and worrisome. You guys, a card literally just flew at me. It's done. I'm also hearing with the card flying at me, things, daggers. Wow, spirit, wow. Daggers. Someone was throwing daggers at you too. Literally, that card almost hit me in the face. So daggers, okay? Sorry if it hit the mic, but it literally like flew right at me. Okay, so something was being like thrown at you. Okay, daggers, evil eyes, whatever it was. Done, coming to an end. Because look at that. And you're getting an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth or both. This is what flew at me, you guys. It is flying in. It is literally flying fish, y'all. A flying fish. You ever seen a flying fish? You guys. Whatever. This is money, material wealth, home. I told you this is physical. Something physically ended so that you can get something that was better. And you can experience the growth that you were meant to experience. The expansion, the success. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So something that you did not understand. I'm hearing confusion around understanding, blindness surrounding awareness coming to an end. Okay, something that you were unaware of surrounding your spirituality or spiritual development, understanding energies, understanding, daggers, right? Evil eye, all that stuff. Okay, being I'm hearing I just heard being hidden under a rock. Okay, so not knowing, right? Not being enlightened on situations. The torch has been lit, the pathway has been opened, the road is opening. Some of you guys need like a road opener candle. Light a road opener candle, get some road opener oils. Okay, do a road opener ritual. Look at that. A wish is granted. That's going to help your wish come in. That's going to help your wishes come in. Wow. Wow. Anything that was causing any tense, stagnant energy, any worry or any fear surrounding your spirituality, your spiritual development, your wishes that you have been, your manifestations, right? And your increase in your material wealth or spiritual growth. Look at that. You are meant to climb towards success. Anything that has been stopping this ladder, or you stopping you from accessing this ladder to success, it's being removed. Okay. It says you will be playing a different role. Look at that. You guys, I cannot make this up. And look at his hat. He's wearing a different hat. I mean, he's wearing a hat. Wild. Okay, wild. Just wild. On the bottom of the deck, we have time to get out of a situation. Time is time. Spirit is saying it's time. It's time for you to get out of this situation. This is no longer serving you. If anything, it's causing you fear, worry, and intense situations. And it's time. It is time for your wish to be granted. My goodness. This is an amazing reading. Okay. So cows, skulls, and all the other synchronicities that came through in the beginning. That is a sign from your spirit team, from your spirit baby, that your wishes are being granted. Okay, we have dark woman here. It says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. You can have dark complexion or dark hair. That can be your confirmation this is for you. Okay, and whatever situation you're in right now, it's only temporary. We have temporary situation. Remember, I am confident. I know who I am, and I am sure that I can do anything I set my mind to. Yeah, I could go on and on, you guys, but I'm going to stop here because I've been going for about 30 minutes or more now at this point with you guys. And I appreciate you being here. I intended this to be a little shorter, but Spirit said otherwise. So I'm so glad all of these messages came through for you today. I hope they resonate with you. Let me know if they do down below. And if you're not done getting the messages from the babies, there is a card right above, okay, on the screen on the right hand side. Click that, okay, and it will take you to the baby land. No, literally, it'll take you to the binge baby land. Okay, so you can binge watch the videos and messages from your baby. Okay. All right, my beautiful fertility goddesses, I will see you in my next reading. Sending you lots of baby dust. Bye.